first ever Ghostbusters event of any kind. The history of Ghostbusters. Ghostbusters. And more Ghostbusters. More Ghostbusters, right?
Yeah.
Plenty of Ghostbusters all around. Plenty for everyone. Nice.
It's got a whole lot of shit going on, and it's
Ghostbuster Land.
Yeah, pretty much.
Star Wars Land.
Yeah, come by the booth, pick up my backpack, bring it over here, okay? All right. What's up? Welcome to Fan Fest. How are you? Good to see you again. Thanks.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Awesome, awesome. Thank you. This dude tastes about marshmallow, man.
They have no guys here.
He would be a great balance. I mean, there's something about all those guys in real life is that they're really tall and then they're really smart. And they're probably the smartest guys you've ever met. And there's something really admirable about those qualities. There's something about being funny, not really caring for a second and standing up, and just having kind of an intelligence that can solve problems. And so I strongly argued for Harold to be included in this trio, because it started as a trio, and it actually started as two. And he said, Harold was great, go. The whole thing took like 3 minutes in this one lunch. There was no ego involved.
You're really making them feel bad. They work so hard on their movies and you're saying it's so easy. So but it happened quickly. And then how did
it was just one of these lucky, what amazing moments. So this is April of 1983. I think I went after the lunch that we just described. I went and met the head of Columbia. It wasn't here. It was up at the Burbank Studios, and I really met with only him and the head of publicity. And I pitched the story very quickly, and they said, "Okay, we'll make it." And he said, "How much?" I said, Stripes had cost $10 million back when we made it, and I thought, well, this is more complicated than Stripes. It's got special effects and ghosts and things. I said 30. I didn't know the number. I just pulled it out of my head. And they said, okay. I hope they're listening here because it was really different. And they said yes, and we were productive. I said, by the way, there's very few, there are no special effects houses except for ILM, and they're already booked, I think, on Steven Spielberg's next movie. So we have to start to set up our own special effects house, and we were fortunate that Richard Edlund, the brilliant effects supervisor, who's here, I think, somewhere, and we basically put him in business. Our Columbia put him in business. They gave him, I think they advanced $5 million of our $30 million budget, and he started and he set up the company. while we were writing the script. And I forgot to tell you, there was no script. Really, when we during this pitch meeting, there was no script. And
Lord man over us, man.
hey, I'm just getting my just desserts. Dan, Harold, and myself, with our families, rented 3 homes in Martha's Vineyard during the July 4th weekend. This was for 2 weeks, the last week of June, first week of July of 1983, and wrote basically the movie that you're seeing. And it was pretty good. It wasn't great, but it seemed to make a lot of sense and had most of the big sequences that are in the film right now.
Well, tell me about bringing in Ernie.
We know who is the original Smack who they will be. We have to wear them. And I guess that's one of the surprises of the film, right?
I'm not going to give anything away today, but what I will say is it's a new movie. It's a movie about a new set of characters. It takes place in a new place, a new location. And what I say that you call it Meg, what I'm excited for is the possibility of all kinds of Ghostbusters movies. And hopefully you guys will join me on this one, because these characters are amazing.